Hello everyone, my name is Divya Nadimpalli. I'm joining from Dallas today. So before we start the session, I would like to convey my special thanks to Brahmarshi Pitamaha Patriji and our Padma Madam for inviting me and all the hosts and the PSSM New Zealand team for having me here today. And I would like you to do 5 minutes of meditation before we go into the session. I'm going to play some music. Kindly sit comfortably. Your hands, fingers into fingers. Whenever you're ready, close your eyes. Relax your body as much as you can. Relax your shoulders. Relax your face. Relax your eyes. Relax your chest. Take some deep breaths in through your nose, out through your mouth. Relax your right hand. On your next exhale, relax your left hand. Now, gently take your attention to your hip region. As you exhale, relax your hips. Exhale all the stress and strain that is there in this area. Now slowly take your attention to your thighs and knee region. As you exhale, release all the stress and strain in this area. Now, let's bring our attention to our calf region. As you exhale, release all the stress, everything you're holding in the calf. Now, let's bring our attention to the ankle and to our feet. Right foot, right toes, left foot and left toes. Release all the stress in this region. On your next breath, just scan your body from top to down, top to bottom, and check any areas that you have been holding tightly areas that have stress, areas that are stiff and painful. Just breathe into those areas and release them as much as you can. Let's do this a few more times. Gently scan your body from top to bottom and check for areas that are painful or stiff. As you exhale your breath, visualize all the strain, pain, stiffness leaving your body. One more time. Gently bring your attention from the head to your toes, checking for the areas that are painful or stiff. As you exhale, gently let go of all the stiffness, pain, and the discomforts you're holding on to. Now, I would like you to scan the body from right to left, starting from your right arm, right shoulder, your chest area, right leg, left side of the body, left hand on your face, neck, and the scalp. Check for any areas of discomfort. On your next exhale, let go. Let go of anything that doesn't serve you and relax it as much as possible. Let's do the same thing one more time. As you inhale, scan your body from right to left, starting from right hand, right shoulder, right side of your chest area, right leg, left side of your chest, left shoulder, left hand and arm, and neck, face, and scalp. As you exhale, let go of anything that's not serving you anymore. It's okay to let go. Let it go. Now, from this state of relaxation, let's all intend that to let go of anything that's not serving you, that's not serving you for the highest good. That is what not serving you to the purpose in your life. Let go of everything that is unnecessary, untruthful, painful, discomforting. At this moment, let's all intend to let go of all the negativity from our lives. For the next few minutes, kindly focus on your breath. Just observe your natural, easy, flowing breath. We are not trying to alter it, we are just being the observer. Whatever thought you may have, good or bad, kindly cut it, come back to your breath. Be with your breath. I'm going to play gentle music. Kindly be with your breath. Last 1 minute. Slowly bring your awareness to your feet. Move your feet gently and come back to here. Slowly unclasp your hands. Place your palms on your eyes for 5 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Slowly come out of meditation. You can open your eyes whenever you feel like. Hope everybody is back from the meditation. And today's topic is power of intent or power of intention. The topic with a quote: our intentions create our reality. Wayne Dyer. I repeat, our intention creates our reality. This is said by one of the author, Wayne Dyer. So today, I'm going to share my personal experiences and how I have experimented the power of intention or power of intent. So when I was a teenager, I used to have many fears and phobias and so many negative thoughts and very limited belief systems and thinking patterns. I mostly used to think negatively or disastrously. So I used to constantly compare myself with other students. And when I see the topper, I should think that, oh, the God has given so and so person much more intelligence than me. I am limited by my nature, by default. As I'm born, I was limited with limited potential of thinking patterns, limited amount of intelligence, or limited power of memory, all such things. I used to constantly compare myself with others, and I used to feel with low self-esteem. I used to have so much of limited thinking about myself, about my own potential and what I can do, especially with the studies and the examinations and the scores. So after a few days or a few months, I used to have so many depressive thoughts. I always compare myself with other students, and I used to question myself, why am I not able to be like them? Why am I not able to score like others? Oh, I'm so limited. I can't do this. It is impossible to me. My mind has very limited power of intelligence. I don't have enough memory. I can't focus. I can't pay my attention on the studies in the classes while my teachers are teaching me. With all these, I have so many of these thoughts. I always used to be in the past or in the future, but never in the present. This happened to me all the time, maybe about 5 6 months in my first year of my intermediate education, my first year of intermediate or plus one or 11th grade. So with these few months, I was in total depression. I don't know what to do with life. I was lost. I was so confused. So much of chaos going on in my life. Oh, what is this? What is that? What did I need to do? Why am I born? Why am I so limited? Why is the God has treated me in such a way? Oh, I used to blame everything on the God. Oh, because God have done that, I'm like this now. Because of God has given me a little bit of memory, I'm like this now. So everything is about God or the parents or the teachers, but nothing on me. So everything I'm going through, I used to think that others are responsible because of my mom has been like been like this. I'm suffering now, or because of my dad has done so and so things, I'm suffering now, or because of God has something created me in this body or this limited mind or limited power, I'm like this now. So this is what my thought pattern was. So that was a time I was introduced to meditation by my mother, Padma. She is one of the senior most pyramid master now. And she introduced me to meditation and told me to practice it about 10-15 minutes a day. I thought, okay, let me give it a try. And also, I went to some of the PSSM events in 2002. And in those events, there was a concept that shared was, you create your own reality. It was so surprising to me. Until then, my mind was thinking that, oh, if my reality is in others' hand, like in the hands of my father, mother, my teachers, my caregivers, and God. So I have nothing to do with my life. So my life is this way just because of all these people have made the choices in my life. So that was my thought pattern. But this concept, you create your own reality, really astounded me. What is this? Oh, is it really true? How can we create our own reality? No, my parents created this reality to me because my parent made me to join this college. I'm here because my parents did so and so thing. I'm here right now. That was my thought pattern. Slowly, I started practicing meditation every day, and slowly my thoughts changed. No, yeah, even I have more potential. Human mind has so much of unlimited potential. I'm equal to other beings. I'm equal to the topper in my college. Even I have potential to score like just like them. So slowly, as I do more and more meditation and I have read some spiritual books and have shared my experiences with other people. I listen to other people talks. So slowly, I got to understand that yes, my thoughts are more than what I think. My reality can be much more bigger than what it is right now. I have the power and to create whatever I want in my life. So slowly, with this understanding, I started to implement. Yes, to whatever I want. I set my goals. So one day in meditation, I was thinking, yes, if I have the capability, if I have the unlimited potential, I'm going to set a goal that I'm going to score 90% in my intermediate exam. So until that, my scores around 70-72%. But my goal, my intention that I set that day was I I am going to score 90% at the end of second year. That was my intention I set in my first year of intermediate. So with this intention, I used to study a lot. I used to I did really hard work. I put all my best efforts into my education. Slowly, with my efforts and with my meditation practice, my memory got increased. I was able to focus better. I was able to live in the present moment. So with this routine, I was able to sleep better and I was able to overcome the fear of examinations, the fear of others judging me, the fear of others comparing me with others. So I have overcome step by step all these fears I had. And by the end of the second year, my grade was 88%. I was so happy, and my parents were happy as well. So that happened only because the intention I set that day in the meditation, just to score 90% by the end of the second year. So this score really multiplied my self-confidence level. And until today, I still have the same level of confidence in myself. So one more example that I have experimented with power of intent was in 2011. I came to USA after getting married. I moved here along with my husband Kanishka, and I'm a physical therapist by profession. So to get a job as physical therapist in US, I need to give an exam called National Physical Therapy Examination. So it was one of the toughest exam, and there was many phobias and fears about this exam. So people said that Indian students who has done their education in India couldn't clear this exam the first attempt. So people may take about 3 or 4 attempts to clear this. So Divya, be prepared. You may have may have to give this exam several times. So be patient and prepare to give it for 3 or 4 attempts. So at the back of the mind, I was thinking, oh, maybe that might be true for others. Maybe I can take it one step ahead. So let me try. Let me try to give it in a first attempt. Let me see. Let me experiment with whatever I know, because we already know, right? We create our own reality. So one day I set my intention. I'm going to clear this exam in the first attempt. Doesn't matter what others say. Doesn't matter what has happened in the past to others, like Indian students like me. So with this intention, I used to study about 10 to 12 hours a day. Uh, and I used to get many negative thoughts. So one day I used to have very good thoughts about myself, and second I used to have very negative thoughts about myself. It used to go up and down. So every time I used to have a negative thought, I used to replace it with a positive one. So suppose the thought is like it's impossible. I used to say I am. It is possible. And if the thought is like, oh, your memory is so poor, you can't remember all these names, or you can't remember all these special tests you have to do. So I used to say, okay, my memory is improving every day. I'm calm and peaceful. I'm focused and relaxed. So every negative thought, I used to give a counter thought, like a positive thought. I used to flip that thought in a reverse way and make it positive. And one more thing I used to do is I never used to entertain any words from my mouth. I never, even as a joke, I never used to tell to people that I'm not going to clear this exam, or I'm going to say, oh, this is very tough. It is impossible. Even as a joke, I never told that. My thoughts and my words are very much in synchronized. So that means whatever I think, I'm just speaking it out. So I just keep it so I stopped entertaining all the negative thoughts or negative conversations with the family members or the friends, and that makes me feel low and make my thoughts negative, or having a limited belief system. I never used to entertain such words or thoughts into my mind or into myself. So I should be so clear on what I need. I'm very much focused on what I need. So with this practice, I give my best efforts. I did study for about 10, 12 hours a day. I used to meditate before the study hour and after the study hour. And every time I used to check every day my thoughts, how my thoughts have been, how my emotions have been on that day. I used to write it down, and I used to work on the thoughts and emotions, constantly replacing the positive ones. So with this routine, about 4 or 5 months, I gave my exam, national physical therapy exam, and I cleared it for the first attempt. So that was very surprising for all my friends and the family members. So being an Indian student and coming to USA and clearing this exam the first attempt was very much surprising for all the friends and family members. But it all happened just because of the meditation and the intentions I set. So I already laid the foundation, laid the path before I got the work the goal. So I told myself, this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to go in this direction. I was so clear and I was very focused. So that was one of the other example in my life that I experimented with the power of intention. And so after this experience, the next challenge I had faced was getting a job. So I had all the qualifications. I cleared the examinations. I had the visa, but I couldn't get into the job I was looking for. So I was thinking, where am I lacking? What was it I need to do? And the thing that I came in handy to me, the concept was law of giving. So I heard that. So whenever you intend to give something, you get it multiplied. So, okay, I applied the same thing immediately to my job situation. So I said, if I find this dream job I'm looking for, I'm going to donate 10 to 20% of salary for spiritual service. So within a week, my friends, it was so miraculous. It was a miracle that happened in my life. I was at a job location. So this time, the moment I was working was I took one step ahead. So what I did was I used to live in the routine as if I already had a job. So I used to get up early in the morning, do my household things, get ready like a formal dress as if I'm going to office. Instead of going to office, I used to go to library and read my subjects. So everything was the same routine. So I bought some formal wear. I bought some formal shoes. I just literally lived as if I was already in the job. So instead of along with the thoughts, emotions, my words, I was already into the reality. I already lived in the reality that I already had it. So I really felt that I'm going to the job. So I used to get up early in the morning, get dressed up, get in the car, pack my lunch box. Instead of just only change was instead of going to the job location, I just went to library. So I used to come back home at 4 o'clock in the evening. I never used to come back before that time. So all that 8 hours, instead of doing the job, I was investing on my studies. Like what I may or what are they going to expect me in the job, or maybe this concept will help me for me to treat such and so and so patient. So I used to do the routine. So within a week or 10 days, I got into a job offer letter. I was into job. Everything happened in such a short span. So living the reality also helps you. You're one step of the ahead of the reality. You're already in the reality, living in the right moment. So it's easy to manifest this way. So this is one of the other example that helped me. And this time the concept that helped me was law of giving, the intention that I'm going to give something when I found the job I'm looking for. That's one of the other example I have in my life. And later on, one more big example with experience or a strange experience I have was while I went to Everest Base Camp Trek in 2018. So as you all know, Mount Everest is one of the highest peak. It's not one of the, it is the highest peak in the world. So Everest Base Camp Trek is one of the toughest trek in the world. So I don't know why I felt going there. I felt somehow choose, oh, I have to do this trek right now in this time. So my kid was 4 years old, and so many people have so many misconceptions. Okay, people may die there, people may not return, come back, and you have some responsibilities. You have a job, you have a kid, you have a family, you have a parents to take care of. There's so many misconceptions and so many negative thoughts. Oh, don't do that. You don't physically fit enough. You're so lean. You don't have enough muscles. You don't have enough strength, endurance. So many talk about it. When someone says something right, we naturally says, oh, don't do that, right? That's a natural instinct from other people, right? So I heard all these things and I said, okay, whatever may they say, let them say. I am not taking personally. I'm not trying to change anyone, but I'm not taking it inside. This is what I want. I'm going there anyways. This is my life, my decision, and my intention is I want to go there and come back home safely. Doesn't matter how tough it is, doesn't matter how dangerous it is. I'm going there and coming back home safely. So with this intention, I did some workouts. I changed my routine. I used to wake up early in the morning. Um, I used to do yoga, meditation, whatnot, all the workouts. Run about 6 miles a day. I used to have a big backpack in my bag, about 10 pounds weight, training my shoulders to bear the trekking poles and the baggage I need to carry toward the trek. So with the 4 to 5 months of this practice, I have been to I booked the tickets to the Kathmandu and I have been in Nepal. So in Nepal, so the trek is about 15 days. It's about 125 miles, a full the round trip, and there's no roadways at all. So once the trek, you can't come back. You have to finish it. There's only one way direction. So you have to go to the loop and come back. So only until there's an emergency, you can't come back by a helicopter or something like that. So that's the scary part. So many stopped in the first day. They said, okay, this is so scary. I can't do this. So even it was so difficult for me on the first day, and everybody said, "You look so tired on the first day itself. Maybe you can't sustain for other 14 days. It's better to go back home now than risking your life here." So again, I thought, okay, let them say what they want, but I know what I need to do. I'll going to give my best. I'll do it. So with the same thought, I didn't take anything inside. It went above my head. Whatever the words it is, they went above my head. So, but I'm so clear and focused in my mind. So with this intention, I went there. The 10th day of the trek was the highest point. That was the time we have to go to the Everest base. So that day, something strange happened. So we all went to the Everest base, somehow managed there. And at the Everest base, the temperature dropped suddenly to -4 degrees, around -4 or 5 degrees. So it was raining. I was a little bit wet. So with the temperature dropping down, I was completely numb. I was feeling so cold. My hands are shivering, my legs are shivering. I was getting into hypothermia. So I was trying to push myself. Okay, Divya, you have to manage 3 more hours. So you have to go back to nearest destination. You have to manage this time. So I was telling my mind, but it's not listening. My body and the mind are not in sync with each other. So I was telling, okay, come on, take a step, take a step. But all of a sudden, my left leg started not communicating with the body. So slowly, I didn't feel my left leg at all. It feels so numb and so hard. And later, within few minutes, my right leg felt numb too. And other next few seconds, my both hand become numb. I was unable to hold my trekking poles. I was thinking, oh, what is happening? Divya, come on, go, take a step. I was dragging myself, but nothing's happening physically outside. Mentally it's happening, but physically it's not happening. I was calling for some help from the tour guides and the fellow trekkers, but only one of the person heard. He was coming towards me to help me out, and by the time he came close to me, I collapsed on the rocks there, and I almost felt like a last breath. I was able to talk something to him, but I was kind of mumbling. The words are not coming out. My eyelids are drooping. I felt like, okay, I'm done, or maybe this is my last breath. And by the time I was able to close my eyes, I set one intention very strongly and very clearly. I am not dying here. I have so much to contribute to this world. That's it. This is the only intention I set, and I closed my eyes. I was unconscious for three hours. The tour guides took turns to carry me on the shoulders and took me to the nearest destination. And I got up about around after 3 hours, and I didn't know what happened. It was stories that they told me after I became conscious. And then, sorry, there was a disturbance in the screen. And then I regained my conscious level. The next day of the trek was supposed to be like 16-hour long trek. It was one of the longest day of the trek. So with the experience I had the previous day, I was thinking, I was doubting myself. Oh, I don't know how I'm going to manage 16 hours of walking the very next day. That my body felt so weak and tired. I'm so exhausted already. I don't know how I'm going to manage. So I slept off that night. The next day morning, I was thinking, okay, whatever may happen, it will happen. I'm going to give my best. And before I start my trek, I did do meditation. And in meditation, I got a word called gratitude. So before the trek, so I massage all my body parts, saying it thank you for all the hard work they have placed, especially my legs and calves. I massage my body part and saying, oh, I'm so thankful to you, and I love you so much. Thank you for bringing me all the way here and giving me such a wonderful experience of looking the Himalaya mountains in such a close look. So I did thanks my body for each and every part of the body. So did the trek. So I don't know. I didn't even feel tired. I was able to walk 16 hours. I felt so wondered about how human body can work, how much potential the human body has. It has. I have experienced it. So our body has so much of potential. We limit ourselves by just our own thinking. So once you understand that we have so much of potential, we can do anything. So my body has been almost the depth near to the near death, and it has regained his the energy levels and able to walk about 16 after the very next day was so astonishing for me. It was like a miracle for me. Yes, friends, all our bodies have the same potential. We all have the same potential. We just have to believe in it. Just have to trust our own body, trust our own thoughts, trust our own intentions, trust our own goals that we set for ourselves. This is one of the other example that the intentions have done miracles in my life. So likewise, we could apply the power of intentions to any of your life problems, a job, examinations, family problems, relationship issues, job, or with the kids, whatever it is. With just one intention will take you a long way. So along with intention, we can also do few more steps. So first thing is having clarity, what you really need in your life, and setting an intention. And second thing is visualizing. So visualizing is as if it's already happened. So just closing your eyes, suppose if you take example of Everest Base Camp trek, so just close your eyes and imagine that you're already been to the trek and you have came back home safely and you're so happy for having that experience. And third thing is the manifestation. So once you have clear intention and clear visualization, manifestation is meant to happen. There's no doubt about it. So, and with along with these three, there are three more things that very, very, very useful and very important as well. So our thoughts, words, and actions should be in sync. So you may think set a goal like, oh, I want a job, and with the words you're saying with your friend, oh, maybe so and so, maybe Padma, I don't think I'm capable for this job. Maybe I don't have these qualifications. So the thoughts and words are not in sync, and your actions, you have to apply for the job. So without applying for the job, just be having a thought and just talking about positive about the job will not take you anywhere. You have to put in the right efforts and right actions. So once the thoughts, words, and actions are in sync, you can manifest anything in your life. That's what it happened to me. I hope it will happen to everyone. And I would like to end with a quote: "Our intentions create our reality," by Wayne Dyer. Our intentions create our reality. Thank you, masters, for listening. I hope this is helpful for you all, my experiences. Yeah. Jay, over to you.
Yeah, it's very nice. It's kind of, yeah, we got like some unknown experience. Okay, what is the benefit of the meditation and how it's the balance it in our life, like the way of our mode. Sometimes it will be good, like good mode. Sometimes it will be go on like bad modes. So it will be like balancing the graph, we can say. Um, I'm also recently like started like last year. When I was started this one, like first 40 days, I get like enthusiasm. Oh, something is like interesting. Yes, I have to do it. First 40 days without like stopping, I did. And after that, suddenly I have some office work and then I stop it. So once the break is happen, the break is keep continues like couple of months. And but still my intention, I have to do it, but practically I'm not doing. So sudden like randomly, like sometimes I'm doing, sometimes not doing. But unexpectedly again I started this year. I don't know how it's happened. And the other thing as well, I never expect, okay, I will organizing the classes from like New Zealand. So it's kind of miracle how it's happened. I have in my thought, okay, I want to do something. I have to do something for the society. If I teach the meditation, like people, they have the better life what they are living now. Some they are suffering with different problems. Everyone. So yeah, it's happened. Now I'm here.
Your thoughts and it's manifesting, Jay. Right? You had the
Yeah,
thought before, it has become a reality now. That's all. That's
yeah,
so simple. Yeah.
yeah, exactly. If I think like that, okay, when I was working in the management side, I thought, okay, no, I want to go on IT. I want to study on IT. But practically, what I'm doing, I'm studying now. I didn't expect
Studying.
why I stopped that. I'm studying again for IT purpose. For
Okay.
the, yeah, like
So you're looking
many
for an
times,
IT job now, trying to
yes,
change the profession. Okay. Okay.
changing the
Okay.
profession. So what you said, what we assume or what we like, what we want to do it. So the manifesting,
Yes.
totally, it's true.
Yeah. Very much true, Jay. Yes. So I would like you to work on your words, Jade. So when you think something, right, when you have a goal or an intention, right? So the words are the blocking factors. So with
Mm,
sometimes with the friends you say, I may get this, I may not get this. Maybe my other job, my previous job is better. Maybe that will be giving more salary. I mean, we do talk something like that, right? So all these
exactly.
words are blocking us. We
Mm,
block our own self. Now no one is blocking us, so we ourselves block things. So try to be conscious on your words, what you're speaking. So we sometimes unconsciously speak just to make others feel good in front of
yeah.
them. We don't want them to judge us, so we
Yes.
make them feel better, make them feel more comfortable with us. But those are the things that are blocking us, Jay. If we can be more careful about our words, I think you will easily
Mm,
get into whatever you're looking for within few days or few weeks.
yeah. It's very nice.
Thank you, thank you.
Yeah. Anyone want to talk something? Anything?
Yeah, majority of them left already. It's late in US.
Yeah. I think I know.
Anuradha, that's what you're saying.
Yes.
Yeah, it was a nice session, Divya. Yeah,
Thank you.
I enjoy totally listening to you, and yes, definitely it works. It's like a combination of thoughts, feelings, and emotions in alignment, everything. Yeah, it's nice how you explain them with your own experiences.
I have so many, Andy, but for the time
Yeah,
being, short to three.
sure.
There's
Yeah,
so much.
yeah.
It was that
Major.
long. I made it so small and simple. I can go for hours and hours, the same experiences. Yeah.
Sure.
It's like a life
Yeah.
story. Yes, yes.
Especially that visualization technique you mentioned, and also you actually went to the library, and that is like very impressive. Like we usually stop there, like we don't we might try that in the meditation and we just stop. You actually tried it in action. That is impressive. Yeah.
Yeah. I made into reality already. I made into reality
Right.
thing. Yes.
Exactly.
Yeah, I have to follow that one.
Yeah.
Yeah, that'll make your mind and everything will be in sync. There is no option for the mind to think in a reverse way. So once you're into action, right, the mind will be
Mm,
convinced, oh yeah, she's already doing it, so she's already up to it. So there's no going back. It's like a trick for the mind. We're tricking the
yeah.
mind not to go in a reverse way against to us our thoughts, our own goals. So we can apply for anything, Jay, not just a job or not just exams or whatever it is.
Yeah. Mm, yeah. Anything? Padma ma'am? I think.
Yeah, it was late here, maybe
Yeah, it was.
Auntie.
Yeah.
So Anuradha
Yeah.
Garu, where are you from, Auntie?